So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Argentina against Germany. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here.
It gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Argentina certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance though.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mats Hummels, Toni Kroos, Mesut Ozil, Muller, Banega, Otamendi, Higuain. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Wonderful quick feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Beautifully done. Bilya. Where to from here? And he just whacks it away.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dybala. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played out to the wing. Going through. Plays it back. And it's Khedira. Must score! Bilya. Drexler battles to win it back. Driving on, a real charge here. Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the pass. Higuain's cross.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Higuain clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Argentina need to respond pretty quickly now to snatch this momentum back.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Higuain, he's left his man. Higuain turns and goes back. Keeps everyone guessing. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Messi, he'll have a dip. Mesut Ozil. Toni Kroos, forward it goes. Hector. Now it's Drexler. Dinks one in. Drexler looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Has a swing at it. Goal! Germany!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Germany break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Into the channel. So who's he picking out? Oh, sweet feet from him there. Higuain Good run, where to from here? Played out to the wing. And help's available out wide. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's left his... And Messi! And he heaves it forward. Banega. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Going through. Draxler. There are a few waiting for it. Mario, is it in? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period.
Argentina need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced...
Messi hits it! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! Argentina are level! Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Hit long and direct. Now it's Muller. Out of play for a goal kick. Billia. Banega. Higuain passes it through. Boateng does well there. Alert. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Now it's Mario Gomez. Hoists it high. Can he score? There it is!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Draxler. Now it's Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez! A whisker high.
Mario Gomez probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Messi is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Draxler. He's played him through. Mario shot a goal! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Germany are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Germany 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Comes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jerome Boateng. The defence can get it clear. Has it out wide now. Nicely controlled. Gets his head to it. Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Hector. Özil. Now it's Mario Gomez. Hector. Gomez is flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Higuain just brushed off the ball there. Higuain showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Messi threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Mesut Özil. Mario Gomez. Mesut Özil. Draxler. Hector. Tries a through ball. Mario Gomez. Now it's Mario Gomez. Gomez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Di Maria. Messi. And it's Messi.